What's up, y'all? It's Matthew here from Adolescence Apartment.
What's up, guys? It's me, Tim.
Hi guys.
With the cases rising, reaching 2.4 million in the US, many students are left lost and stressed.
We're not going to be able to record, at least in the studio, for, we'll say up until the end of January, just to be safe.
So we have decided to make videos of us reminding you that you aren't alone in this period of uncertainty.
And this first one is going to be about the ways we are coping with all the stress and pressure that's being put on us right now. So, today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about something that I started at the beginning of the year, which was journaling. And for me, I oftentimes struggle with kind of overthinking a lot of problems. I make problems worse than they really are, and sometimes I think before doing, or sometimes I don't think before doing something, or don't think before thinking. Y'all, you guys resonate with me on that? Sometimes y'all don't think before thinking. I don't know if this is in frame, so I'm gonna do it right here. This is my journal, and as you can see, I am very proud of the design that I chose. It's, if you guys can see, this is some sky, and some mountains, some more mountains than sky. And originally when I went out to go pick out a journal, there's a lot of choices to choose from. There's one with like inspirational quotes on there, you know, the really cheesy, corny ones that's like, every day is a better day. It's like, no, it's not. Not every day is a better day. Honestly, some days are worse. Just saying. And there's like these really cute dog and cat ones. There's like this one with a cute hamster in the front. But I decided to go with this one because I feel like in order to develop a personal connection with your journal, it needs to represent you, kind of what you enjoy. And I really enjoy being outdoors and being in nature and hiking. And here I'm gonna put up a picture of, this is actually a picture of when I went to Mission Peak on New Year's Eve. And man, it was so awesome. Like, it was really beautiful up there. It was really cold up top. I didn't stay up there for too long, but the sights were beautiful, and I just really love being in that environment, you know, not always indoors a lot, you know. And whatever you're into, hey, all shout outs to you, you know. Get a journal that represents you.
So, how do I cope? I cope in a pretty peculiar way, I would say. Definitely not common. Like, I know Tim copes with sleeping and Matt copes with journaling, but for me, I cope by releasing my emotions and letting them be the way they are. And that sounds super confusing, right? But I swear to you, it's like it is what it sounds like it is. So let's say I just encountered a problem. Okay, so the first thing I do after I encounter a problem, I go home, because usually the problem with another person's outside of my house. I go home, I go to my bed, I lay down, and then I look up at my ceiling and I think to myself, okay, how am I feeling right now? And whatever I feel right then, at that very moment, is how I feel about the entire situation. And I just let my emotions be. So if I'm angry, then I let myself be angry. And if I'm mad, I'll let myself be mad. Or if I'm sad, I'll let myself be sad. Or if I want to cry, then I'll cry. Like, I don't judge my emotions after a certain situation, because that's exactly how I felt. Like, I can't think to myself after a situation, oh, you could have done this, you could have done that, you could have said that to prevent that. It's just what it is, and the damage is done. So I need to understand myself and put myself as a priority in that case, and put value to my emotions. Like, I shouldn't invalidate my emotions, right? So yeah, I would definitely say I just let my emotions be. That's the main way I cope. I don't really have another method. I sleep as well if it's too stressful, like if my emotions get the best of me, I would say. Like, if I'm feeling so many things at once, then I just go to sleep. Then I'm like Tim and I'll just sleep.
This is how I've been coping. But for real though, sleeping really helps. It's a time for your body and mind to recover. Other than sleeping, I've been doing things that make me happy, things I find fun. For me, that's reading a book, messing with the Rubik's Cube because I can't really solve it. And if you know me, you know I'm really into music. So one way I've been coping is with music. So doing the things I find fun and enjoy helps me take my mind off of this current situation. It allows me to relax and be myself. So I encourage you guys to do the same. Do the things that you enjoy and do the things that make you happy. But don't forget to stay safe.
If you guys don't know where to start when you writing, you're like, do I just write words? Like what is like, journaling is so abstract. Am I gonna write my goals or whatever? It's really up to you. The way I decided to do it is kind of pretend like you're talking to someone, and you talk about everything. You know, you can combine gratitude journaling with therapeutic journaling with goal setting journals, right? You can talk about your goals, you can talk about some difficulties or struggles you're having, you can talk about just what's going on in your mind right now, or you can talk about something that you're grateful for, right? And if again that seems a little abstract and you don't know how exactly to word it, just pretend you're talking to a person that doesn't talk back. All right, I'll read you guys my first entry just so you guys have like a little bit of an example, in case you don't know where to start. To start off my journal entry, I put the time that I'm writing the journal and the date on the top right. So in this journal entry, I'm writing at 11:48 p.m. on January 1st, 2022. And here's how it goes. Dear diary, a few hours ago, I just bought you from Michael's. You probably have no clue what type of person I am, but I'm willing to bet that will change over time. My name is Matthew Chang, and I'm 16 years old. This year, I'm a junior attending Piedmont Hills High School. My goals in developing this relationship with you is simple, that we can be there for each other's highs and lows, you for me and me for you. I doubt you'll ever need me, but I'm always here to consult and empathize. This is only our first day meeting, so I won't take up too much of your precious time. See you tomorrow, diary. And just like that, super simple. Just pretend you're having a conversation. It doesn't even have to be that long. It could be longer. You know, you don't have to say, it doesn't have to be as long as mine. It can be shorter. It could be longer. It could be however you want it to be. It's just start it and do it and find what works for you. And you don't need to start by doing it every single day. You can start off by doing it every week, you know, maybe every Friday night, or maybe other week, like every other Saturday. Whenever you're free and you feel like it won't be too much of a burden on your time, I would recommend starting journaling, because for me, it really helped be more happy and thankful for the things that I have in life, and become more understanding of other people and not really too impulsive in the way that I think and the way that I act.
So I recommend my method of coping because I think that after I let my emotions be the way they are, I am more clear of my position on the situation, like how I feel about it and how I want to proceed with it, and then I can go to a solution. And then my solution will favor both me and the other party. But yeah, I definitely put value to myself and just let myself feel the way that I feel and don't turn back. So you win, technically, like it's a win-win situation where you get what you want and you put yourself first, which I think is very important.
So why music? Simply put, I enjoy it. Times are kind of crazy right now, so to take my mind off the situation, I do things that help me relax and be me. Personally, music is great for me because I get to be creative. No one can tell me what's right or wrong, unless I'm playing a certain song or something, but that's different. With art, what you like might not be what I like, and what I like might not be what someone else likes, but that's okay. That's the beauty of art. I also use music as a break from school. It helps me de-stress, and I find myself to be more productive when I'm in a good mood and relaxed. During this whole time, there's a lot of things we are limited to, but I still try to make the best of what I got. And for me, that's music. But for you, that could be whatever you enjoy, sports, hobbies, maybe even school. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's just not me. Like, no hate on school. Like, make it clear. No hate on school. You can enjoy school. That's just not for me though.
I hope that everyone stays safe. I hope that if you're recovering, I hope that you recover safely and quickly. I also hope that everyone's families stay safe.
We got this, guys. We just gotta push through a little more. And hey, if another surge happened, it happened. Then when that comes, we deal with it, you know. But we're gonna get through this, man.
This is a really good quote, and it goes something like, "Life is a privilege, but living life to its fullest is a choice."